guys, this is Dark Soul here again from Videogames, and it's summertime. We are all busy, but I found some minutes to shoot a new video for you. This is the new video game haul video of stuff which I got for the last month. And I must say, for the last month I got some extremely rare stuff, and it's amazing for my collection. And I can't wait to show you the stuff which I got. For some of these games I've been hunting for years. In fact, for some of these it took me about 5, 6 or even 7 years to find these games. So let's start with it. One of the rarest games which I now have in my collection. I've been dreaming to get it for so many time. I've been searching eBay for years to get this one. It's a relatively unknown game. It's called Vasteel. It's a game for Turbo Duo or Turbo CD or PC Engine CD, as you wish. Its rarity is beyond what it's called rare, I think. You can find a complete unboxed copy, but that's all you'll find. I only saw 2 or 3 copies for the last 12 years on eBay. That's a bit of a story of how I got this game. I've been browsing eBay, and as always, as usual, I never saw any sealed copies. Then I checked completed auctions, and I actually found that somehow a month ago a sealed copy showed up for about $150, and it sold out immediately. Someone pressed buy it now, and I was cutting my hair off, like screaming and so on. But I actually wrote to the seller of the game without any hope. Actually, I was pretty sure that the game was sold, but a few weeks later he replied to me and said that the game is still available. He still has the game. It was kind of dream come true, and I realized that it's one of those rare occasions that I should go all in or it's nothing, I guess. I made an offer to the seller, and he rejected. The offer was way too low. He somehow realized that the game is very rare and expensive, and he wanted more money. It took me about a couple of weeks, I guess, or even a month to persuade the seller to sell the game to me. It was a crappy picture he showed me, but the game was legit. I knew it for sure. So we somehow made a deal, and he sent the game. And then goes another part of the story, which is really incredible. Well, he sent the game by a registered airmail from USA. And the game kind of disappeared in the abyss. I don't know. Months were coming, and weeks, months. A couple of weeks passed by, and didn't show up on my site. Even though it was a registered airmail, it had a tracking number, but it just didn't move, didn't budge. It didn't show up on my site in Russia. I kind of gave up. The game was extremely expensive. It was super rare. I just kind of losing hope to get this one at all. I didn't want to bother the seller, because I knew for sure he sent the game. The tracking showed that it was exported from USA. It flew away from USA. So I had no idea where was it. Maybe it was stolen or something. And about 2 months and a half it showed up in Russia, in a very distant city where the customs works, and it started moving. I was so fucked up, so impressed with that. I don't know. I lost hope, and then the game showing up when about 3 months later, and it took about 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks. It took about 100 days from the starting point to the end. That's when I got this game. What is more funny about this game is that the actual seller sent it in a small box. It was quadrangular box, and there was no packing inside. The game was like that inside the small cardboard box, and it was rolling and spinning all there, and it was scuffed a bit. It's not mint, of course, for a 15 years old game, but it's still super rare, and I'm very happy with that. So that's the story behind this super rare game. It's the last, one of the last working designs translated game for Turbodoo, and one of the last working designs rarest games I needed for my collection. I'm very happy with that. Now to the second rarest game I got for the last month. You know, I'm also a big fan of Resident Evil games, and especially I'm a big fan of PC games, as you may know. While I have Resident Evil 2, and I also managed to get Resident Evil 3, I never could even catch a glimpse of Resident Evil 1 big box version, the original American edition, on eBay. And my dream came true finally. I found it. Here we go. It's the Resident Evil 1 PC box version. It's the original American version, factory sealed. It's not very mint, but considering how rare is that, it's such an impressive copy. In fact, this is the second copy I've ever seen on eBay for more than 10 years. And what is more impressive, that is also a story behind this one. The funniest thing about this is that I found it in England, in United Kingdom. When I was desperately trying to find the American copy of this game, I was still trying to get a cheaper UK copy as a replacement, and I was browsing English eBay as well, and finally I stumbled upon an American copy on an English eBay. That was insane. And I realized that, and I asked the seller if it was real, and said yes, he was selling this game for his friend. Well, God bless you, friend, for this game. I contacted the seller, and she said yes, she can ship to Russia directly. So eventually I put an astronomically high bid, because the last sealed copy I saw on eBay was from some weird country like Spain or something, and it was about £400, and it was insane price. So I had no idea how much my bid should be to win this game, because I had no idea how much interest would this box copy generate, because it's a sealed copy once in a lifetime. I think I put something like £200 maybe to win this one for sure, maybe 300, because if I lose this I will never see this again, that's for sure. And I won this game, and then goes another part of a story. Same thing happened like with the Vasteel game that I was talking about before. The seller shipped the game, and it didn't show up for weeks. and it was 1 week, second week, third week, fourth week, and it didn't show up. It was lost. I was losing hope again, because it was at the same time that this expensive Vasteel game was also disappearing. I was losing hope, and somehow after about 60 days the game showed up in Moscow and started moving to my city. I was like, oh god, is it happening or what? And it was packed great, and I got it, and it's a super rare game in my collection. It's maybe in top 5 rarest PC games in my collection easily. So thank you, the seller from the UK who shipped it to me, and the biggest thank you to her friend who actually was selling this game. Thank you guys. These are the rarest games, I think, one of the rarest games which I got for the last month. I have another bunch of rare games to show you, but I will do it in another video, cause these videos are so long. I cannot talk like 50 minutes about the games which I got, because each of the game has a bit of a story behind them. So, but these two games, they were kind of super epic for me, super epic auctions, and the true grails from my collection that I've been hunting for years. So I wanted to do a bit of a separate video for these games. I hope you enjoyed this, and search for the games, search for games for your collection, and good luck, and bye.